Hello children, today I am going to introduce you nervous system and its types. Nervous system we can divide it mainly into two. They are central nervous system and peripheral nervous system. Peripheral nervous system further divided into autonomic nervous system and somatic nervous system. This autonomic nervous system again divided into sympathetic nervous system and parasympathetic nervous system. This somatic nervous system can be divided into sensory nervous system and motor nervous system. Mainly, nervous system can divide into two, which are the central nervous system and peripheral nervous system. Peripheral nervous system again divided into autonomic nervous system, that means communication with internal organs and glands. And second one, somatic nervous system, it means it communicates with the sense organs and voluntary muscles. Autonomic nervous system again divided into two, that is sympathetic and parasympathetic system. In that sympathetic system, division arousing. In the case of parasympathetic, division calming, that means cooling down. In the case of somatic nervous system, that sensory nervous system, that means afferent, that means sensory input included there. That motor nervous system there, efferent, that means motor output is here. Here, that its arrangement, how that cranial nerves and that spinal nerves are there. Look here, these are cranial nerves. Neck muscles, diaphragm, deltoid, wrist, triceps, fingers. Here cervical arrangements, and here thoracic, that means hand, intercostals, abdominal ejaculation. Then lumbar. So that spinal nerves, now we can see here spinal nerves, and previous class we discussed about that cranial nerves. So in that spinal nerves, mainly we can divide into cervical, thoracic, lumbar, sacral and coccygeal. So then cervical nerves are that neck, that is in C1 neck muscles, C1 to C3 they are neck muscles, C4 diaphragm, C5 deltoid shoulder, C6 wrist, C7 triceps, C7 and C8 in fingers, T1 that means thoracic, hand, T2 to T12 intercostals, trunk region, and T7 to L1 abdominals, T11 to L2 ejaculation, lumbar region L2 hips, L3 quadriceps, and L4 to L5 hamstrings and knee, L4 to S1 foot, sacral S2 in penile erection, S2 to S3 bowel and bladder region. Let us see spinal cord and its function. The spinal cord is a long thin bundle of nervous tissue and support cells connected to the brain and located along your back and neck. The spinal cord receives and transmits electrical signals throughout the entire body and then back to the brain. Spinal cord is protected by the vertebrae, which are bones running down your back, and also by cerebral spinal fluid, which helps to cushion the nerve tissue. Now let us see vertebrae, areas and parts of body, possible symptoms if nerve are pinched. C1. Blood supply to the head, face, brain and ears. So possible symptoms are headache, insomnia, nervousness, BP, amnesia, etc. C2. Optic nerves, eyes, auditory nerves, sinuses around our eyes, blindness, deafness, fainting. Possible symptoms are allergies, sinus, pain, ache, crossed eyes, tongue, mastoid bones and forehead. C3. Face bones, cheeks, teeth, trifacial nerve, outer ear, neuralgia, pimples. Possible symptoms, neuritis. C4. Nose, mouth, eustachian tube, lips, hearing loss, adenoids, running nose. Possible symptoms: hay fever. C5. Larynx, vocal cords, neck glands. Laryngitis, sore throat. C6. Shoulder and neck muscles, tonsils, stiffness, pain in upper arm and chronic cough. Possible symptoms: tight shoulders. C7. Thyroid gland, elbows, voice in shoulder, thyroid condition, bursitis. Vertebrae T1 and areas and parts of body and possible symptoms if nerves are pinched. T1 elbows down to finger, esophagus and trachea, breathing issues, pain in lower arms and hands. Symptoms: asthma. T2 all parts of the heart and coronary arteries, conditions and some chest conditions. Symptoms: functional heart. T3 bronchial tubes, lungs, chest, breast and pleura, breathing areas, congestion in pleurisy and pneumonia. T4 gallbladder and bile duct. Symptoms in gallbladder. T5 liver, general circulation, solar plexus conditions, poor circulation, linear conditions and fever. T6 stomach, stomach issues, indigestion and heartburn. T7 pancreas and duodenum, ulcers and gastritis. T8 spleen, lowered immunity. T9 adrenal and supraadrenal, allergies and hives. Kidneys, tiredness, kidney dysfunction, artery hardening and nephritis. T11 kidneys, ureters, tiredness, oversleeping, skin conditions. T12 small intestines, arthritis, rheumatism, gas, limb circulation. L1 large intestine and inguinal rings, constipation, colitis, hernias, diarrhea. L2 appendix, abdomen pains, breathing difficulty, cramps, varicose vein, upper leg. L3 sex organs, uterus, bladder troubles, knees, bladder troubles and menstrual problems. L4 prostate glands, backaches, too frequent urination. L5 lower legs, feet and ankles, poor circulation in legs, swollen ankles, weak arches, cold feet. Sacrum, hip bones, pelvis, buttocks, spinal conditions, sacroiliac issues, coccyx, rectum and anus. Hemorrhoids or piles, pain in sitting position. One who is sitting for a long time, they are affected with this. Thank you for watching this video.